Snow cone mini one shot. There probably won't be a chapter tomorrow. Sorry. The bell rang signaling the end of class. Nearly everyone immediately left as Asa rolled into his sleeping bag. Izuku started to pack his bags when his friend Crush Ochako walked up to him. Hey Deku, said Ochako. Hey Uraraka, what's up? Asked Izuku. Well, class has been getting harder lately for me and my grades are falling. I was wondering if you could help me out since you're top in the class, said Ochako. Oh sure, I'd be glad to help. Should we get Lita or someone else? Asked Izuku. Actually, I would like it if it could just be us, said Ochako, hiding her blush, not noticing Izuku was as well. Oh okay, we can go now, said Izuku. Alright, let's go to my room, said Ochako, smiling. They talked on the way to her room and eventually made it. Ochako pulled out her key and unlocked it. You keep your door locked? Asked Izuku. Mineta, responded Ochako. Izuku didn't like Mineta's habits. He can be a good person when he's not being a pervert. But the thought of Mineta, or anyone for that matter, taking peeks at Ochako. Sure, he may have been curious about girls, specifically Ochako, but he could at least control himself. Come on in, said Ochako, opening up her door. Izuku followed behind her and looked around her barren room. Oh, that's right. She doesn't have a lot of stuff, thought Izuku, feeling bad for his friend. Deku, is something wrong? Asked Ochako. No, nothing's wrong. We should get started, said Izuku, placing his book bag on the ground. Alright, said Ochako. So this is what it's like to be in a girl's room, thought Izuku as he got out his books. So anything specific you need help with? Asked Izuku. Well, I'm covered in the hero stuff. It's really the normal stuff I need help with. Specifically math, said Ochako shyly. Alright, what exactly? Asked Izuku. Fractions. I just don't understand multiplying or dividing them, said Ochako, opening up her book. Alright, let's start from the beginning, said Izuku. Is it alright if we sit next to each other so you can show me better? Asked Ochako. Sure, said Izuku. They both sat down on Ochako's bed side by side. I already graduated high school, so I forgot math, so let's skip that. And that's how it's done, said Izuku, holding the book. I think I got it, let me try a few problems, said Ochako. Go ahead, said Izuku. He watched Ochako tackle the math problems and he could tell that she was getting much better. How did I do? Asked Ochako. Pretty good. You got most of them right, said Izuku. Perfect. Thanks, Deku. You are really helpful, said Ochako. Story continues below. Well, you're also a fast learner, said Izuku. So should we continue? Asked Ochako. Sure, what else did you need help with? Asked Izuku. English, said Ochako. Oof. That's the one subject I have lots of trouble with, said Izuku. Well, how about we learn together? Asked Ochako. Alright, but we've been studying for a while. How about a break first? Asked Izuku. Sure, I have a few sodas in the fridge downstairs. I'll be right back, said Ochako. She went downstairs and grabbed 2 cans of soda and brought them back into her room. Here you go, said Ochako, handing him a can. Thanks, said Izuku, popping it open and taking a sip and placing it on the ground. I really appreciate all your help. It means a lot to me, said Ochako, also drinking her soda and placing it on the floor. It's not a problem. I'm just curious as to why you asked me and not Lita or maybe someone else, said Izuku. Oh, well, you're my best friend for one. And I guess cause you're definitely one of the smartest. And, Whisper, I wanted to spend time with you Whisper, said Ochako. Wait, what was that last thing you said? Asked Izuku. And nothing. It's getting kinda hot in here, said Ochako, turning red. She grabbed a soda can and drank most of it, trying to calm down. Uraraka, said Izuku. Yes, asked Ochako. That was my can, said Izuku blushing. Oh, I am so sorry, I didn't mean to, said Ochako blushing and dropping the can. It's alright, said Izuku. A few minutes of Izuku trying to calm her down. Sorry about that, said Ochako with her playing with her hands. Is something the matter, Uraraka? Asked Izuku. Deku, if I'm being perfectly honest, I kinda lied, said Ochako. About what? Asked Izuku. About needing help. I'm actually not failing anything and I faked having trouble, said Ochako. Why you did? Asked Izuku surprised. I'm really sorry. I just wanted us to spend time together, admitted Ochako. You wanted us to spend time together? Asked Izuku blushing a tiny bit. Ochako nodded her head in response. You don't have to do that, Uraraka. We're friends. You can always just ask to HNAG out. I mean, I know I'm not a girl, so there are probably things you don't want to talk to me about, but I can still try to be interesting, said Izuku. Deku, honestly, I've told you things I haven't told anyone else. And besides, you're very interesting. At least to me, said Ochako. That's really sweet of you to say. Although I guess you probably think I'm plain looking at least, said Izuku. Not at all. Actually, you're pretty cute, said Ochako. Quote. Oh, really? Asked Izuku. Did I say that out loud? Asked Ochako blushing. Yep, you did, said Izuku. Oh, well, it's true, said Ochako. Thanks, Uraraka, said Izuku embarrassed. Anytime, said Ochako. Well, anyway, it's getting late. I should probably get to my own room now, said Izuku. I guess you're right, but thanks for spending time with me, Deku, said Ochako. I enjoyed it. Actually, what say we go out and do something tomorrow? Say we meet it in front of the dorms at 5, asked Izuku. It's a date, said Ochako with a thumbs up. Awkward silence followed. Both their faces slowly turned red as they realized what she had just said. I'm sorry, I didn't mean that, screamed Ochako as she ran away despite it being her room. You didn't, said Izuku. I am starting to run out of ideas, so suggest some.